is Ellen, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play My Mind and Me by Selena Gomez on the guitar, so stay tuned if this is something that you'd like to learn. And really quick before we jump into the tutorial, I wanted to take a second to thank today's sponsor, Enya Music. I'll actually be featuring their NEXG smart guitar in this video today, so if you like what you see, make sure to check out the link in the description box below as well as in this iCard right up here. Alright guys, so I'm going to classify this song as fairly beginner friendly, but first of all, let's talk about our guitar. You will need to be in standard tuning, and we do not need a capo to play the song in its original key. I have 6 different chord shapes to show you today. However, one of them is a bar chord, which is our F sharp minor. But the strumming is super easy. There's only 3 variations of strumming and they're all super simple, and you can use that to play through the whole song. So overall, very beginner friendly. So let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial and we'll start with the chords. Alright guys, I've zoomed in a little to take a closer look at these chords. We're going to start with our A chord, which looks like this and sounds like this. By the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts that you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my beginner series episode 3, so I'll make sure to link that right here for those of you who need it. The next chord is going to be our E chord. After that we have our A7. Then we have our D chord. Next is our D minor. And then the last chord you need to know is our bar chord, which is F sharp minor. And those are the 6 chord shapes you need to know to play the song. So if you're new to guitar, I would definitely recommend pausing the video and taking a few minutes to memorize those chord shapes as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them. It'll make learning the rest of the song so much easier. But once you've done that, we can go ahead and jump into the strumming patterns that I would suggest. Alright guys, so I came up with 3 different strumming patterns to play through this song, and they're all super simple, so let's go ahead and start with strumming pattern 1, which as you can see is just 1 single down strum, and what you want to do is play this 1 single down strum on every single chord change that you see, and the place that I would recommend using this is the very first verse because it starts off really quiet and things like that, so a single down strum is just going to be perfect for that. So let's go ahead and bring up verse 1 just as an example, and all you want to do is sing through this song, and every time you see one of those chord changes, you want to do a single down strum. So it'd go like this. Wanna hear a part to my story, I tried to hide in the glory and sweep it under the table so you would never know. Alright, so just go through the whole song just like that, just to kind of familiarize yourself with the song. But again, I would also recommend just using this simple pattern at the very beginning of the song, into the pre-chorus as well. Yeah, I'm constantly trying to find something that my eyes can't see. Alright. So from there, the second strumming pattern is not much harder. All I'm going to do is double up on this down strum. So now we have 2 down strums per chord. And so where I would recommend using this double down strum is going to be in the second verse. So again, in the verses, it's kind of quiet, lots of piano and stuff. So I think a simple plain strumming pattern would do really well here. So basically, let's go ahead and bring verse 2 up just as another example. So again, you're just going to play each of these chords twice. So we have A, just do the double down strum for the whole second verse. The place that this song picks up a lot is really around the chorus, and that's where I would recommend strumming pattern 3, so let's go ahead and jump into that one. Alright guys, so strumming pattern 3, as you can see, is just down, 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 up, and it's gonna sound like this. And as simple as that sounds, that is the strumming pattern that I would recommend for the chorus. So basically what you want to do is do this whole pattern 1 time through for each chord. So let's go ahead and bring up the chorus here as an example. What you want to do is for the A chord, we're going to go down, 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 up. Alright? Then we have E, down, 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 up. F sharp minor, down, 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 up to D. Down, 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 up. And that's the whole thing. So I would recommend using this for the chorus because it picks up there. So going a little bit faster and all together without stopping, it would sound like this. A, down, down, up, E, down, 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 up, F sharp minor, E, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. about the speed that you'll need to go if you want to play it, you know, like Selena Gomez's original song. Again, you're just doing this pattern one time through for each chord. So on our A, we have down, 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 and E, F sharp minor, D, you got it. All of the crashing and burning and breaking, I know now. So there we're going to repeat that pattern twice for that D. I know now. Repeat. Somebody sees me like this, then they won't feel alone now. Then here, single down strum on that D minor. My mind and me. Okay? And so one last thing I want to show you about this strumming pattern is a little trick you can kind of do. So if you listen carefully to the song, you can kind of hear more of a bassy strum on the chorus. So basically all I would suggest there is on your first two down strums, instead of strumming the whole chord, just try strumming the bottom or bass note. So on our A chord, that's our 5th A string. So when you're doing your first two down strums, try to only aim for that string, or at least like the bottom few. And then for your third strum, go into the whole thing. So it'd be more like bass, bass, strum, strum, like that. Something you can do is take your thumb and wrap that around the neck of your guitar just to mute that low E string. So that way when you strum it, you can mostly just hear that A, okay? So you go, same with your E string, try to just do the low E the first two strums. Right, so it's like bass, bass, strum, strum. Same thing with F sharp minor, bass, bass, strum, strum. And then D, do the thumb wraparound thing again, and then just aim for that 4th D string. If it's not perfect, it's totally fine, but I do think it sounds a little bit more like the original song there. So if you can manage to do that, just try to do the first two down strums with the bass note only. Totally optional, but I think it sounds really cool. So actually that's how you can play through the whole song, those simple strumming patterns with those simple 6 chords, and you can play through the whole thing. So let's go ahead and jump into the playthrough. Check on the passenger, they just want the free show. Yeah, I'm constantly 1, 2, ready, go. Wanna hear a part to my story, I tried to hide in the glory and sweep it under the table so you would never know. Sometimes I feel like an accident, people look when they're passing and never check on the passenger, they just want the free show. Yeah, I'm constantly trying to find something that my eyes can't see. My mind and me. Want to have fun playing through the rest of the song with me? Then make sure to check out my Patreon page where you can unlock access to this as well as all my other fast track and play along tutorials. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description box down below as well as in this iCard right up here. Alright guys, but that ends my tutorial for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that it helped. If it did, make sure to give me a thumbs up down below as well as subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss out on any other new tutorials. Another thank you goes out to Enya Music for sponsoring today's video, as well as a special shout out for all of my top patrons over on my Patreon page. I will make sure to have all of their names listed on screen right now. And of course a thank you to all of my patrons for supporting my channel and making videos just like this one possible. You guys are awesome. Here are my social media sites in case you'd like to follow me on any of those. That's just where I do fun things like behind the scenes looks at what I'm doing next. I'll poll you guys on what you want to learn. I'll even do giveaways on there a few times a year, so make sure to check it out if you're interested. But again, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this helped you, and I will see you in my next tutorial coming out very soon. Bye!